Hi, week 8 of the road to Tallinn. So, just been looking back over me training for the last week. So, started off last Sunday. I finished Ing's 7 and 7 triathlons. Really good day. Ian's really smashed it out, so he was really strong right through the whole 7 days. Finished really strong. I was quite pleased on the day. So not super fast time, but it was good, and it was a hot morning, so that went well. The transition from bike to run went as well as I could expect. It felt good, no niggles or anything, no tightness, so I was pleased with that. So on to the Monday. Just had a swim that morning, about 1500 metres, just nice, relaxed, just a couple of laps at the lake. And then on the Tuesday, I went out for a long ride with one of the guys, Rich Lane. So he needed to do his qualification ride for the Fatman, which is a 100 miler in this year. So planned that out, and we ended up going out through like Edge of Chester, out Broughton and stuff, and then up towards the Shropshire border and Welsh border. I think we ended up at Overton before heading back. Really good ride, nice, fairly quiet roads. I'd used Strava mapping to plan the route out. That worked out really well with being able to see the heat maps and popular lanes and everything. So the day went really well, and so that's Rich ticked off for his bike ride. A good day for me for training. So yeah, then on the Wednesday, after it, I thought a bit of a test. We went for an early run, so 6.5, 7k, and threw a few hills in just to test my legs, and surprising how well I felt. Ended up a fast time and done a couple of the hills off New Brighton Prom, so Caithness and Dalmorton, and ended up racing up them. Managed to nab the Strava segment on Dalmorton against the ones who were on my followers list, and some good athletes there, notably Tom F. Nabbed his number 1 place, which I didn't expect, which was fun. Hang on a sec. Bailey, this way! Let's pause. Yeah, so after that run, it was just a short swim, more to cool off than anything. And then on the Thursday, there was a group of us who headed down to Anglesey for the day, early start, so we could get onto Anglesey early. So we got there at 7ish, 7:30. So we had a day paddleboarding, swimming, and more of it around the Triathlons Bay area. And it was a glorious day, most probably the best day of the week. Flat water, not many fish biting, but Graham did manage to catch a few, which went towards lunch. and then in the afternoon we were just having a mess around, a bit of snorkeling, swimming, before heading back, which was most probably the hardest part of the day because there'd been a fire in the Conway tunnel, so they managed to close the A55 at Wk8, and so we ended up having to turn around, and most of the traffic was getting diverted up through Betsy Coward. Well, made the decision to head a bit further south and go via Carnarvon, Port Maddock, and round Bala, so a long way around, but there was no issues with the traffic, so we were flowing nicely. So what was supposed to be a 2-hour drive ended up more like a 5-6 hour drive. So it was a long old day and quite tired, so after that most probably 2 sorts of rest days with just a bit of swimming, and then that's sort of done the week out today. So what I might do is do Monday to Sunday, just for the training log purposes, a bit easier. So ended up with a swim run this morning, so 10 lengths of the lake, and then a 5k for a qualifier for the Rusman for M, which went really well. Yeah, so that's sort of my training for this week. Seems mad when I'm now talking all about it, thinking that's a quiet training week from where I've come. So over the next few weeks I'm going to have to seriously up my cycling, get that going, and keep the running going. The swims, I'm swimming quite well at the moment, so that can just be sort of in the background. That's feels more of a relaxation for me now. I can just jump in and do 3 laps, which is half Ironman distance, quite easily throughout the week a few times, and concentrate on the running, and especially over the next few weeks the cycling. Just try and build up my speed a little bit, and I'm going to be doing some brick sessions as well. So this coming week I'll be doing the 100 miler again, to get time in the saddle, and minimum stops, or maybe just the one stop on that ride. Again, it'll be good to tick it off. So, and I'm going to be using my wish as well, just to get the conditioning in my legs for the cycling. So I'll leave it at that and just have some clips of our day out in Anglesey, which is honestly you couldn't have had better weather. So I'll leave you to it and catch you next time.